All right. Now I want to talk about the second um, ranking factor, and that is linking. And what I mean by that is, you'll see this in your house profile, and I'll show you mine in a second here. But in order for you to get a complete 100% completion of your profile, you need to put one of these house badges on your website, and it needs to link back to house. Now, some of you have people that built your websites, and Houzz gives you this code below right in here, right? And I'm going to actually click on this, and this will take me to the actual page. So now I'm on the live site again, and this says add Houzz to your website. Have your own website? Help your visitors follow and share your work, right? You can even do a Facebook tab here.
So basically doesn't mean add a picture of the Houzz logo to your website. It means link your website to Houzz.
Right, right. Yeah, well, and that's a good point. So what Dan said is, I'll give you an example of somebody who thought they did this, but they didn't. So here's a website that Dan and I stumbled onto the other night when we were goofing around on Houzz. And you can see here that they've got this little thing here that says Best of Houzz 2015, right? But this doesn't actually link back to Houzz. So these guys might think that they have a link back to Houzz, but I can assure you they don't. Here's one right here. So here's the link. This is what would be a link, right? And if you click on this, it does not take me to Houzz. Now, when we went and looked at their profile in Houzz,
so when you have your account set up on Houzz, you want to put that badge on your website, and then it links to your account online. So now it's kind of like you get two websites.
And let me just show you. I'll show you how this affects them. Ugly Deck, right? That's them. So here's their profile, and you notice right here it says that they're instead of being green, the word pro here says it's white. White indicates you have not completed your profile. It's very difficult to rank well in Houzz if this is not green. And the two things that I see that people are not doing, which is preventing them from really showing up and getting the business they want from Houzz, is number one, they are not linking from their website back to their Houzz page, and number two, they don't have at least 3 reviews. And I'm going to show you a very easy way to get reviews in a moment. But no matter how good this person is, as long as that thing is white, they're going to have a real hard time showing up in any of the Houzz directory searches, image searches, or anything. So don't make that mistake. Now, as I was saying, what they do is they give you this little snippet of code here. So if you're doing your own web work, like I was on my website, I was able to just grab this little snippet of code and literally drop it in my website. And if you go to my website, I'll even show you exactly how I linked back to Houzz. So this is my website, and right down here, if you click on this, it takes you to my Houzz profile. As a matter of fact, let me show them Vinny's site too, because I mean, you guys are like, well, you're a digital marketer, that doesn't make anything to us. But here's the site that I've been working on with Vinny, who's on the call tonight, out in Boston, Massachusetts. Design, build, remodeling contractor, super handsome guy, right? And you get down here, and this is where it says follow us on social media. So Vinny's got these channels set up, right? And we put them on every page on his web page. But if you click here, it takes you right to Vinny's page. And recently, Vinny and I have been working on this. We got that backlink hooked up, and he got his 3rd review. So Vinny is now green and moving up in the search results. And there's other things that I'm working on with Vinny to get further up the ladder. But
Vinny, you're unmuted if you want to comment, if you're able to.
I'm not sure if Vinny has a microphone. I think
he said he does.
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I do. Can you hear me now?
Hey,
I
Vinny.
can hear you. Hey, Vinny. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, we were hearing him. All right. Well, Vinny, try it again. You must have hit the mute button.
How about now? Can you hear me?
There you are. We can hear you.
Excellent. I got to get rid of that mute button, Ken and Dan. we, we talking to each other. We want to, you know what I mean? It's just like this mute button's got to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, I got to say that working with Ken has been great because the minute him and I linked to Houzz, and the minute that I got all my reviews in order, and the minute I did everything that Ken told me to do, I got 2 hits like a couple days after, on Houzz. And matter of fact, I'm visiting them. One person is going to be on Saturday, and then actually 2 people that I get the hits from, I'm going to be visiting on Saturday. One is in the next town over, and one is in the city of Boston. And I was like freaked out because I was like, man, this actually works,
Yeah. Yeah, that was great. And that, like you said, we no sooner finished it and you sent me that email, and I'm like, really?
Right.
You did already?
Yeah, it was very it was amazing actually. I actually have more reviews coming, and to get a review on Houzz is pretty easy actually if you know what to do. I mean, all you have to do is ask really, and you get those reviews, and people are more than happy as long as you do a good job to give you a review. And Houzz makes it very easy to do. I got to tell you that much.
Well, and you know what, Vinny? That's actually a perfect lead-in. I'll show everybody like what you and I kind of figured out, right?
Yes.
So let me jump ahead to that because those are.
Don't worry, everybody. Ken's got lots of good stuff to show you, so don't
Oh, well,
get
this is like,
don't
I
get
think
don't
it's.
get distracted. We're not getting distracted here. This is all
No, we're not
relevant.
getting distracted, but
No.
it came up, and so I just want to jump in really quick because.
Vinny, your site's looking great, by the way. Sounds like you're having a lot of fun with it.
Vinny's doing a lot of the work too, which is nice. It's been fun working with Vinny because I think every time we talk, I give Vinny assignments, because when we started with Vinny, he didn't have a website, so we had no content to copy and paste from his old site to his new site. So Vinny's been writing most of it.
Attaboy.
But this is what Vinny's talking about, and I was going to get to this, but I think this was a good segue, and I'll go back and get back to where I was. But